Welcome aboard Vacay Mode.
Hey Vacay family, I've been getting a lot of feedbacks from people that's disabled, wheelchair bound, or have some kind of disability that they need help with, and they always ask me, can I go on a cruise? Will I be okay? And sometimes they get discouraged from going on a cruise because they're not sure, but I'm here to set the record straight for you guys. You guys, if you have any of the following issues, you definitely can go on a cruise and you're going to have a blast and a ball. And I know you might be looking at me, well, Sean, how do you know? How are you sure about that? Well, let me give you guys a little backstory. My last cruise I went on 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks prior to me going on a cruise, I actually injured my knee and found out some stuff was going on with my knee, and I was on crutches. So I was like, oh man, what am I going to do? I'm not sure if I can even go on a cruise because I can't really even walk. So long story short, I had to even switch my room to an accessibility room to make sure if I had crutches, it'll be okay. Because you guys know how those cruise bathrooms tend to be super tiny and slim. So I had to make sure. So one thing that's good to know is you can definitely get an accessible room. The next thing is transportation. When you arrive at the port, they're going to ask you if you need help or not, which I did have help. And I might even show you guys a clip of video of me getting wheeled. You'll see my camera is really low because I was in a wheelchair at the time, because there was no way possible that I was going to be able to walk up the ramp. So I definitely had to be wheelchair all the way until I actually got on board. So yes, there's always ways to help you. But one of the main things that I know a lot of you guys wanted to know is how you're going to transport yourself when you're on the cruise. So once you already checked in, they will have a group of people there that's waiting for you. And they would a company called Scoot Around. And Scoot Around offer you scooters while you're on a cruise ship. So I was like, wow, this is awesome. I may have to get this scooter and scoot all around the place. And I thought the name was really clever and cute too as well. So what you can do is definitely go on their website and you can book yourself a scooter. So these rentals are 24/7, and these scooters can hold up to 500 pounds. And these scooters are on every port that you're leaving out of, because Scoot Around is contracted with Carnival. So if you're going on a Carnival cruise, you definitely can use them. Royal Caribbean do have their own person they're contracted out as well. So regardless what ship you're going on, there will be some help for you. Now I know you're thinking, well, Sean, how much is this going to cost me? So the rates are pretty reasonable. It's going to run you from $175 to $245. Now these rates are based on a 7-day cruise. If you're going on a shorter cruise, that I'm not exactly sure, but they will definitely give you the rate for that. So just think of something maybe towards the lower end. And you're probably wondering, but like for me, what if I get close up to the time and I may not have to rent a scooter again? Well, you have up until 48 hours ahead of time that you can rent these scooters. And you know what? If they have additional scooters when you're there on port, they will have people there as well that's trying to say, hey, I see you you're in a wheelchair, or you have some type of disability, with walking and transportation. They will also offer it to you. So you might wonder too, well, how can I pay for it? You definitely can pay for it online, which I will leave a link below in the chat below that you can see. And you can use any of your credit cards, debit card, or anything of that nature. So for you guys, just so you guys know, a scooter is not only you'll be able to transport yourself everywhere. For the main dining room, they will also give you space. So you can use a scooter. And if you can't walk that far, which happened to me, I also request that my table be placed really close in the main dining room. So as soon as I walked into the main dining room, there was an area right there for me to just walk just a couple of steps, and I was able to sit down. And for those of my vacay family that may need to use a Cpap machine while you're on the cruise line, you can always go to the fun ship and order your distilled water ahead of time, which is just an awesome way to go for it, because that means you do not have to bring the distilled water with you on board. So that's one less thing that you have to worry about doing. But make sure that you do order that ahead of time, and it will be in the room. Also, because I know sometimes we may have a lot of different things that we will have to plug up in, maybe our Cpap machine or breathing machine, whatever other things you may need that's necessary that you may need. You can always ask your room steward for an extension cord, so you can have extra, things, to plug it in, extra outlets, I should say. And if you need to bring it closer to you, I know definitely we have asked for an extension cord because we have to have the Cpap machine, of course, right by your bed when you're sleeping. So that's definitely another option that the cruise lines do offer for you. Also, for those of you guys that have dialysis treatment, you can also take a cruise. I know a lot of times you guys wondering, because you have to have it done every so many days, will you be able to go on a cruise? Yes, you can. They definitely offer that, but the only thing about it, because there's a pandemic right now, that particular option is not open right now. But hopefully with time going on, those things can be open. So this video was definitely made for all my vacay family, that you may have disabled family, you might have an accident, you may be disabled yourself, or just for all my people that just love cruising. We love cruising. I know you would too. This is your girl Sean. I hope this video was helpful, you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and leave a comment below if you decide to go ahead and rent one of these scooters. Talk to you guys later. Bye for now.